Stardate 56200.1. It has been some time since the USS Voyager returned home. The alliance between the United Federation of Planets and the Klingon Empire has never been better, and our peoples are enjoying a new era of peace and prosperity. Together, we have sought to build Unity 1, the most advanced starbase in the galaxy. Unity 1's sophisticated sensor array makes it capable of detecting all ships, even cloaked ships, far into the neutral zone. The chaos inherent in the Alpha Quadrant demands that we be vigilant, and we must use every tool available to preserve the peace we worked so hard to create.
Hello and welcome to Stardate 64, my playthrough of Star Trek Starfleet Command 3, the space action strategy game from 2002 that sees you commanding your very own starship through a series of space battles and challenges across the galaxy. The game is set just after the Next Generation era with an expansive story, even featuring voice acting from the original cast, whom I'll be doing my best to try and voice alongside. We will of course be doing the campaign, which is split into 4 parts, where you play as each of the major factions from the Star Trek franchise, starting with the Klingons, where I will be playing Captain Jastashon, fresh out of the Klingon Academy. There's quite a bit of chatting to start off with as we set the scene, but after that I'll get into explaining the game and how everything works. So without further ado, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, I hope you enjoy the series, and let's go check in with the Captain's Log. Imperial War Record, Stardate 56200.5. Captain Jastashon of House Magog. Initial entry. I have been assigned to captain the Sixta Fool, a small but honorable warship. We are part of my elder brother Jareth's elite combat squadron. A great honor for our first assignment. We are on patrol along the Romulan-Klingon neutral zone. The patrol has been uneventful, but it is good to serve beside my brother and the other members of House Magog. My brother and I are to remain here in the Refitting system, where our outpost worlds share a star system with the Romulans, leaving our forces in uncomfortable proximity to each other. We shall be vigilant for the slightest sign of trouble. Okay, here we go.
I salute you, kinsman, on your first command. She is a proud ship with a disciplined crew. May she bring great honor to the Empire and her captain. Hopefully the rigors of the Academy did not dull your senses.
It is an honor to finally find my way into your ranks. I look forward to the glory of real battle against those who would make themselves the enemies against the Klingon Empire.
We will strike hard against our enemies, and against the enemies of the Federation. We fight for the good of 2 mighty empires, young brother. Never forget that. There are many honorable and fearless men, even women, amongst the ranks of Starfleet.
Very progressive.
Oh, how I long for the day that the Chancellor orders us to assault Romulus and rid the galaxy of the honorless swine that call themselves Romulans.
My only wish is that I might be at your side that day, Jareth. We have many battles together between now and that day.
Attention! Attention, Klingon vessels! This is Gertherin 2. We are under attack by Romulan forces. We are suffering heavy losses, requesting immediate assistance.
Listen to acknowledged.
Ah, brother! It seems that battle has found us today.
My brother's just
Battle
talking
alert.
over me.
brother, has there been any sign of enemy activity elsewhere in the sector?
Negative, Jareth. The Imperial military briefings show the sector has been dormant since the last war. Only minor disturbances by pirates in the past 8 years. Why would the Romulans choose this particular moment to attack?
Why do the Romulans always attack when there is peace? No reason to fight and nothing.
Off he goes.
Because they have no honor. Come, let us spill their green blood in buckets for their unwise transgression. Attention, Romulans! This is Squadron Commander
You really
Direct
disliked the
of the
monologue.
Klingon Defense Force. Your ships are in violation of treaty. We are aware that treaties and agreements mean little to such honorless swine as yourselves, and command you to cease your cowardly attack and move back across the neutral zone.
Really de-escalating the situation
Otherwise,
there.
you will not live to see the next day.
Planet's under attack as we speak.
Klingon Commander, do not waste your breath invoking the non-aggression treaty. We know you have been using this planet for years as a base of operations for your spy network inside our empire. We will eradicate this menace, and we will destroy any who attempt to interfere.
Well,
No! The Romulans must not leave this system alive.
Sounds like a good job, Jareth. I'm totally up for that.
well, whilst my brother rushes off into battle in his massive warship compared to whatever the family gave me, a bit harsh, we can explain a little bit about the game. So this is one of the two main game modes. This is kind of like the battle map where you strategically combat maneuver your vessels towards enemies and away from enemies as you take them on in a fight. A lot of the game is about positioning yourself and bringing your weapons to bear. Like they have angle of fire, so you've got to make sure you're positioning yourself to be in the right angle of fire. That's a mine that they've just dropped, so keep away from that. Yeah, there's quite a lot of controls going on here, as you can see. So I'm not going to try and go into all of it straight away. It's quite a lot going on, but basically, like the TV series, everybody is on a single plane. Everything's on the same level. There's no up and down, just left and right. Makes it much easier to kind of control what's going on. And you can control where you're moving by basically clicking anywhere on the arc. There's a bunch of controls where you can automatically track somebody. I think that one's the one where you're automatically tracking, which is nice and useful. In this like helm controls menu. And you can fire your weapons. So down here you can see the weapons charging on the little picture of the 6-4. And it lets you know when the weapons are charged. Down at the bottom as well, you can see when your primary and secondary weapons are charged. And the idea is, you've got to deplete their shields, take down their defenses, and win the battle. You also control your speed. There's a little slider here, so the faster you go, obviously the faster you go. But the harder it is to turn, but you can get some distance between you if you put your speed all the way up, and then bring the speed down, turn around real quick. It's all about maneuvering and getting yourself to the right position. We are Klingon warriors, great renown, so I'm actually going to go to my power settings. I'm going to lower my shields. I'm going to boost up all my weapons, because that is the Klingon way, right? That's what Klingons do. Bad timing, because I just got shot by him, but still. I need to try and stay in his rear arc. Try and slow down, we turn around. Here we go, bringing our weapons to bear. And we've missed all of our shots. So in addition to having equipment, like weapons and stuff, you also have crew that you can change. So the more experience your crew get, the better they are at their job. So you get less missed shots like that, because that was a bit of a disappointment. The helmsman shall be flogged for such a... not the helmsman. Weaponsman. Is there a name? Ops, maybe? Is that the name of them? Oh. Cloaks. Good opportunity to get a good shot in when they're cloaking, but you gotta be facing the right way. So, because we were in a bird of prey, the classic bird of prey, we've only got a certain amount of weapons. We've only got 3 weapons aboard, 2 default kind of disruptors, and a photon torpedo. We also have, we actually bring some support in. We have our shuttles. We can actually launch our shuttles to go and attacking. Which seems like having seen Star Trek, it seems crazy. Although you have to have them targeted as well, apparently, and if you lose targets, it doesn't fire on them, even if they're in range, which is a bit of a disappointment. Launch our other attack. There we go. I certainly would not want to go into from what I've seen from the Star Trek series, jump into a fight with a Star Trek ship just in a shuttle and try and, make a difference. But that being said, yeah, took a shot there. That was pretty good. Yeah, we're starting to pick them now, which is good. Done some damage. Here we go. Wait, is my brother rocked up? Is that why it's suddenly tides have turned? Where is my brother, Jareth? He's here, I can't see him. Yeah, it doesn't seem great that your brother, clearly your family has given your brother this massive ship and you've got this little bird of prey. But it is an honorable bird of prey. Oh, cloaking's bad. There's a cloak, you gotta lower your shields. So you can get a couple of shots in while the cloak's down. Oh, there we go, they're down, Move away! So when they blow up...
Thank you, Commander Jareth. We have survived due to your swift intervention. Glory to you!
Glory to you, Jareth.
While I savor our performance, unfortunately these Romulans were not worthy opponents.
There he is.
Their commanders were fools, and their crews an undisciplined rabble. But like the Prophet Ganask once said, even when battle is bad, it is good.
Indeed, brother. It is good indeed.
I am most impressed with your command ability. May you always be at my wing in future battles. Father and I have urgent house business to discuss, so I must leave at once. My tactical officer has sent you the route for your next mission. I need you to investigate some unauthorized shipping activity and look for possible pirate activity. Resupply at a starbase on your way. And should you find enemies who bear their fangs, strike hard at them in the name of our house. Good hunting.
Yes, brother. I am not so excited about investigating unauthorized shipping activity, but I am quite excited about possible pirate activity, so I shall go and do that, my brother.
So after you complete each mission, you get awarded prestige, and that basically is the currency of this game. So once you've got your mission debriefing, we go to the other kind of mode of the game, which is this one, is the map, like the galaxy map. And we've got our orders from Jareth has ordered you to proceed to Sector 214. And it tells you how to actually move around, which I'll show you now. Important, you must move to 214. Yep, you did just say that. So this is the galaxy map, I guess, the alpha quadrant. You've got the red Klingon Empire, you've got the green Romulan Star Empire, and then the Federation right in the middle. Now, it says that we were... it did say, I realise now, in the intro, that we were on the Romulan-Klingon border, which is all the way over here. But we're actually all the way in the heart of Klingon territory, so I don't really know why they decided to add that detail when it's blatantly not true. But this is where you need to move around, so it should highlight the map. See that blue one there is where we need to go. We're on the one with the little spiky Klingon-y logo over there. So to move around, you just click on another sector, and you move. And if you go to a sector that's got a planet or a star station, you can use the facilities. So that you can go to the supply dock, and we can resupply anything we need to, which we don't need to do because we've got our shuttles, we've got our marines, and our mines. We didn't use any in the last fight. You can go to the shipyard, which lets you buy another ship. So at the moment, the next ship up, I think, is the Cavort. So we're about 1,444 prestige short. Because it says value, it says funds, but you're trading prestige. You're trading like, we have not earned a Cavort ship yet. We do not have the prestige to do so. However, we can refit our current ship. So this is the main kind of upgrade section of the game, where you can upgrade the weapons, the hull systems, the engines, the shields. Each of them has a section down here you can see, which has like the mass, which is basically the most you can upgrade it. And they are all kind of color-coded. So the shield's got its own one. That's already maxed out. We can't get any better shields. Weapons has got a bit more room, and they share an availability. Hull systems and bridge systems, they're things like the transporter, the cloak, they all share a system, and then the engine's got its own one as well, which has got a little bit more room to go. So as well as costing weight to add these things, including, they also cost prestige, which is the kind of the funding you have over here, and they also cost power. So you've got a power top, which is based on your warp ability. So what that essentially means is if you have more power demand than you have warp capability, then you have to turn some things off. Basically, you've got a limited amount of power, and you only can use some of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to quickly upgrade the 6-4 with some better weapons. So at the moment it's got these IF weapons. The F stands for fast, I think. But basically they fire faster. I would really like to get the second level fire faster ones. Let's see if we can afford both of those. It's trading as well, so the value of the original gets traded against it. Yeah, so we totally can afford it. It's not maxed out our capacity, and we've still got plenty of funds left, so that's really good. Heavy weapons, we can switch to a tachyon pulse or an ion cannon, but I think I want to keep with the photon torpedo. It's a classic. We're an attack ship. We want to be a fast, nimble attack ship. Speaking of fast, let's improve our engine. So the thruster, that's the thing that lets you turn. So as you saw in that last fight, it can turn into a bit of a circling match where you're just kind of circling each other. So you want to have a really good thrusters to make better maneuverability, which means you can make better, tighter turns. So we're going to see how far we can push our thruster. Get the Mark III. Yeah, there we go. Just under the total amount there. Our actual warp power usage is higher than we have, so maybe we won't be able to use all of the stuff. We might have to turn, like, I don't know, the transporters off or something. We're not going to be using the transporters. This isn't a marine ship. It is an attack ship, a bird of prey, and that's given us still 1,600 prestige left, which is great. And everything you spend is in trade-in value, so basically it means you're not really losing any of it. And the last thing to spend your hard-earned prestige on is officers, so you can actually improve your crew. So helm is steering, engineering is how good you do your repairs when you get into it. Tactical, that's the one I'm interested in. So I want Marith to come and join my tactical crew. So it's really detailed how much stuff they get. So this guy's a veteran in subsystem targeting. He's only 2 in targeting though, which is a bit of a shame because that's the one that I'm really interested in. Is really good targeting. How about this guy here? Here we go, veteran in targeting. That's what I want. So we're going to bring in him. They've also got like intelligence and toughness and health, and it affects how quickly they learn and stuff. So it's a really surprisingly detailed system. But we're gonna say Batang. I'm afraid you are no longer. Oh no, not you. Yeah, it is Batang. We no longer need you. We are instead having Tagbek. He is a good man, Tagbek. We're gonna also see if we can get a better helmsman because that guy looked pretty good, right? 384. He's a veteran at everything, and he's good at close quarters, and he's good at weapon technology. So he's pretty good. So we're gonna bring him in. Kater, I'm sorry, you must go. We're having Curmudgeon. He's joining the helm. Get on the helm, Curmudgeon. There we go. And then we go back to the map, and that is it. So that is the main premise of the game. What we will do next is we'll be moving down to go and see the mission that our brother has required of us, and we will find out what we can do along the way, because there'll be maybe some little side missions and stuff like that we can do, and we'll find out what that next mission is next time on Stardate 64. Thank you, Honourable Warrior, for watching this first episode of Stardate 64. If you've enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, you can subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, all the things that YouTube loves and the things that Kalis thinks are most glorious. In the meantime, you can catch more of my videos over on my channel and keep an eye out for the next episode of Stardate 64. But until then, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and we'll catch you next time.